Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 4 in our walkthrough for Nancy Drew the Deadly Device. Okay, good. So our phone conversation was just long enough that the alarm was done going off, and now we can distract Gray again to figure out his password. So... we gotta move quickly here. But if we look at all of these letters, they appear to be pointing to certain directions. So like Z is 11, like on a clock, you know? So Z equals 11. R is 2 o'clock. And F up there is 1. Any other letters that we see over here? V, it looks like, is 12. And, ooh, there's D on the door, which is at 5. That's at 5. Okay. Down in the bottom there, H looks like it's at 10. And Q appears to be at 6. And down here... W looks like it's at 3. G looks like it's at 7. And then there's another G that looks like it's at 8. Okay. So there's probably 2 more letters, right? Because otherwise we only have 10. Oh, there's one on here. U is at 9. And then we're missing one still. What else can I zoom in on in here? Where else can I zoom? That's the computer itself. Security. Key cards. Is he like wearing one? He's probably wearing one. Because we're definitely one short. Okay, so maybe we can't do this just yet. Alright. Yeah, I don't think we can do that just yet. Well, we got most of them. That's a pretty good start. So we're at least ready to solve it next time it happens. I think that's about all we can do for now, so maybe let's set our alarm for morning and talk to the day shift people. Because we haven't met any of them yet. We've done a lot of sneaky things at night, but nothing during the day. Okay, so it's a beautiful Colorado morning. Hello?
Hey there, Nancy Drew.
Hi, Deirdre.
Are you in Colorado by any chance?
Yes. How did you know?
Some friend of my dad's called me for a reference for you.
And you gave him a good reference?
Well, I told him the truth.
That was very nice of you.
Was it? By the way, don't make a habit of it. Okay? Bye.
Wait, hang on a sec. I might need some outside help with this case.
Did you forget that I don't like you?
No, but I know you're studying criminology, and maybe someday I could help you out.
Oh, a non-specific promise with the word someday. Sounds too tempting to ignore. Yet, here I go.
Okay. Random call from Deirdre. I guess we can, like, call her at some point? Can we, like, call her back now and be like, hey?
If you're under 50, why are you leaving me a message instead of a text? Oldsters, do what you gotta do.
I mean, she's not wrong. Do we get any cookies in the bathroom?
4 stars. Would visit again.
Nope. It's like in Warnings at Waverly Academy or White Wolf of Bicycle Creek. Nancy would go in the bathroom and like say a little cookie from a previous game. That was a lot more fun. Okay, I think the day shift people are upstairs. They're upstairs people. That is a reference to an upcoming game. Actually, the game right after this, Ghost of Thornton Hall. All right. Oh, it's so pretty when the sun's out. It looks so nice. Let's head in. Okay, so is this guy here? Hey, Mason?
If it looks like I'm busy, that means I'm busy.
What are you working on?
It's immensely complicated. Get a postgrad in advanced math and electrical engineering, then I'll explain it to you.
Put it in layman's terms.
Fine. There's this shiny magic that lives in the power lines, and it's dangerous and sly like a fox. And I'm using math to trick it into leaving the power lines, without accidentally making everyone die.
That sounds like you're working on the wireless transmission of electricity to me.
If you want to put too fine a point on it, go ahead, stranger. Which brings me to my next point.
Who am I?
Please let the answer be something that justifies me kicking you out of my workspace.
I'm here on behalf of a new potential owner.
Wrong.
No, that's correct.
No, I mean wrong answer for me. Not the answer I wanted to hear.
Let's see.
You look a little upset.
Someone moved my things. Someone will pay.
And then smiles. Okay, so you don't like it when people touch your stuff. Noted. Let's see. Oh, we can ask him so many things.
Did you work directly with Nico?
No one worked with Nico. We barely spoke to each other. That's the way he liked it. He practically lived in the lab. If he wanted to look at my work, he'd just root around in my hard drive.
So he'd come in here when you were gone?
No, he'd use the network.
He'd just snoop in your files? That seems kind of annoying.
Not kind of. Entirely. It's unethical, and it allowed him to steal.
You mentioned Nico stealing your work. Can you prove that?
No.
You must be pretty upset about that.
Say what you really want to say.
Did the police know your feelings about Nico?
What a peculiar question.
Do you have a peculiar answer?
I do in fact have a peculiar answer. I actually told the police the truth. A more interesting question is, how is Ryan still a free woman?
Why shouldn't she be?
In this case, the smoking gun is a miswired Tesla coil that she built.
Do you know why Ryan would want to hurt Nico?
The police already asked the same thing.
Well, what did you tell them?
I said if I were to have killed Nico, it'd be because he stole my work.
Whoa, hold on.
It's just a for instance.
Is it?
Yes, that's because I think logically. I force myself to think from A to B to C, and so on. Ryan is all over the place. For her, it's A to zucchini, to that thing from TV, to maybe C, then on to some non sequitur. I don't trust anyone I can't explain.
Did you dislike Nico?
Very much so.
Would you go as far as to say you hated Nico?
I would go that far, and further. That guy was a jerk.
That seems a little disrespectful, considering...
Does it? Am I supposed to pretend he's great now that he's dead? Lots of jerks have died, and he's one of them. He's a dead, brilliant, jerk madman. The world would be much better off if he'd lived to share more of his intellect. But I selfishly am glad I'll never have to deal with him again.
It seems strange to me that you could be so blasé about a murder.
I deal with things on my own time. But if you are desperate to watch someone cry, Ellie's always available.
What do you remember about the day Nico died?
More than I'd care to.
I imagine. Did anything stick out?
Yes, the police. It was weird. One of us killed Nico, and here they were, talking about a basketball game, like it was any other day.
You said one of us. Why? Why not say someone?
It's just an expression.
It's not an expression I'm aware of.
Don't be contrarian. It doesn't suit you.
Can you tell me a little bit about Gray?
He always gives me an industrial-sized portion of the creeps. The only person who ever liked Gray was Nico, and I think he just liked keeping Gray around to scare everyone away from his work.
Did he try to scare you away from Nico's work?
No. He tried to scare me away from my own work.
What does that mean?
He was Nico's heavy. I figured he'd leave once the police gave the all clear. Trust me, if he's still here, he's up to something. Your boss would be smart to get rid of him.
What was Nico working on before he died?
There wasn't a name for it yet, officially. It was basically wireless energy transfer. That was helpful for you. So how about you tell me something about your boss?
I'm sorry, I can't. Confidential. What are you doing?
I want you to tell me what you know, but I can't tell if you're a pushover or not.
Not.
Ah, efficiency. One of the rare graces of a post-manner society.
What do you think of Ellie?
She hates me so much that she switched to the night shift. Come to think of it, she hates me so much I should actually feel a sense of accomplishment, which I now do. There it is.
What did you do that she dislikes you so much?
Why do you assume it was me?
I took an educated guess.
I did too. Still couldn't figure it out. But the fact remains, we are not besties, as she likes to say. We are worsties.
What's so special about Tesla?
If you have to ask that, you haven't done your research.
I mean, to you. What brought you here?
The work. I turned down Los Alamos in a tenure-track position to be here. Most people don't know this, but the majority of Tesla's work was confiscated by the FBI.
Why?
Could be he was designing weapons. Could be he had a breakthrough that threatened the energy magnates. Don't know. It's all been hidden. What matters is, there's a little bit still here. I always suspected Nico had some squirreled away, and I'd be able to find it. But either he didn't, or I couldn't.
You said you were searching for Nico's work. Did you ever look in Nico's personal things?
Of course I looked.
Did you see? I beat your high score.
Yes, if fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu compels me to take you down. Prepare yourself, opponent.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye.
As far as I'm concerned, you can take that high score.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
Trying to snoop through Ellie's stuff. Why can't you be like Ellie? Okay, so Mason clearly isn't going to let me snoop through Ellie's stuff. Okay, what about this door? Aha! That's a fun little scary omen. Nice. Motorcycle. Very fancy motorcycle. Alright. Hello. Oh!
I'm so sorry about that. Are we cool?
Yes.
Good. I was really hoping you'd be the type not to freak out about something like that. Not that you shouldn't. It's reasonable to freak out after a near-death experience. Not that that was super near-death, but you know, closer than what you get walking through most doors.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good. I had a whole argument prepared about labs and the risks of working with machinery and the importance of forgiveness. Do you want me to hit all the bullet points?
That's not necessary.
Are you sure? I practiced. No, I get it. I'm Ryan.
That's pretty rude, Nancy. Why don't you shake her hand?
What do you do at the lab?
I'm so sorry, but I have to ask why you're here. Why are you here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here to do due diligence for a potential new owner.
I'm sorry. I'm an adult, and there's nothing funny about what you just said. Whoa! Wait! Back to the information. We're getting a new owner?
Maybe, but first I need to ask some intrusive questions.
Oh.
I know you've gotten enough of this, I really do, but it's my job.
I've done worse things for my job.
Like what?
I build tools. They're not always used in a good way.
What do you mean by that?
I couldn't tell you about it if I wanted to. Confidentiality.
Who do you think killed Nico?
A little part of me thinks it's Gray.
Why?
I'm a little scared of him.
Any reason in particular?
Oh, you know. His voice and general demeanor and his face and pretty much everything else about him. Those two had a strange relationship. They fought constantly, not sure why.
The part that was responsible for Nico's death is missing. Do you know where it went?
No.
Are you sure? You sound like you're not telling me something.
I destroyed it. It's gone.
Why destroy it?
Because I made it! You know what? I need you to leave me alone right now. Go, please.
All right, we've upset Ryan. Hello?
What do you want?
You snuck in without logging in the day before the murder. Why?
I lost my key. It happens.
Isn't this place extremely well secured?
The labs are. Building. I have my tricks. And no, I'm not sharing.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay. Can we look through all this stuff? What's up here?
This could help getting into the lab.
Ooh, we can make a key card. Sweet. Okay, that looks important. That looks like a password for something. Clearly Nancy doesn't care if Ryan sees her finding important clues. And talking out loud. Whatever works. Spare USB drives. No? Okay, what's this? Oh, yeah, it's the last letter that we needed. Okay, so number 4 is O. O equals 4. Okay, so that's important. Now we can actually get onto his computer. Okay. Investigate the
That's done.
login, investigate Ryan.
Haven't done. Still have to do that.
Still have to do that. Okay. Can we talk to Mason anymore? Any other information we can get out of you? Hey.
Hey,
Do you like Ryan?
let me save you some time. I don't like anyone.
That can't be true.
Observe, and I'll demonstrate. Other people.
Okay.
Who do you see on an average day?
Just me. Sometimes Ryan. You ask a lot of questions. Ever thought of being a scientist?
Sometimes.
Good answer. The world needs more people with questions, and fewer people who are sure they have the answers.
You strike me as someone who is always sure that he has the right answers.
I'll let you go.
See you later.
Which, doesn't he? Like, he totally seems like that guy that's like, no, I'm right.
What are you doing?
Okay, so we definitely can't snoop through Ellie's stuff. What about Gray's stuff? Can we snoop through his stuff? I just want to snoop. I just want to look through everybody's things. And if we can't get into Gray's office, then we'll have to switch to nighttime because now we have the password. Ha ha ha. Okay, it is locked. And we probably can't. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say we can maybe slide the card through and be like, hee hee hee, look how sneaky we are. Alright, let's give Victor a call and the Hardy Boys a call quick, now that we've met everyone.
Victor here.
Let's see.
I met Ryan, and she really doesn't seem like she could hurt a fly.
Could be, but that one's got a temper. I once heard her cursing Nico out like you wouldn't believe. She said that she wasn't afraid to hurt him if she had to. I didn't think much of it at the time, but now, I don't know.
You seem pretty sure Ryan's the one who killed Nico.
That's because she did. She made the part that malfunctioned and killed Nico. And confidentially, the police told me they're almost certain it's her. They just don't have enough evidence to get a conviction. This is your case, but don't let Ryan's buddy act fool you. She's not who she seems.
What do you think of Mason?
Smart kid. Don't know much about him.
Mason says Nico was stealing from him. Is this true?
No, because the work isn't Mason's to begin with. It's a little troubling that he views it that way.
How did you hear about me?
Through a close friend. You've impressed a lot of people, Nancy.
Why did you hire me and not a big investigation firm?
The crew has been questioned a lot, as you can imagine. Everyone's defenses are up. you can pull off the undercover work without drawing too much suspicion. I know it's a long shot, but I've heard good things. And I already tried the by-the-book way, and that got me nowhere.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Okay. Party boys, what do you gotta say?
Hey, Nancy.
I met Mason.
What's Mason like?
Cold and detached.
That's a reassuring pair of personality traits. He sounds a little textbook. See if you can get a reaction out of him somehow.
I met Ryan.
So, what's his story?
Her.
Okay, hang on. Adjusting mental image, removing mustache, change haircut and shoes, done. Wait, adding hat. Okay, done for real. So what's her story?
She's the one who made the part that malfunctioned and killed Nico.
That's serious. But if she wasn't arrested, there must be some doubt.
Some, but Victor really thinks she might be the one.
Does she seem like a cold-blooded killer?
No.
Then keep a close eye on her. Don't forget, your safety is more important than solving the case.
I met the whole crew.
Now the work begins. There are some intelligence guys here who owe us a favor. We'll see if anyone's got a past they're hiding.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
That's helpful of you guys. All right, well, I think I'm going to leave this part right here. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.